What's up, everybody? I thought I would give you a fun little video. I'm going to go over my Cotty, Dotty, Mip, Roddy, Mimp. Should have seen the rehearsal before I did it. Just kidding. So, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I have to look at the list. I know them, but I just have to look at the list to make sure I don't forget anything. So I do have. I thought somebody posted this on Twitter X earlier today, and I thought it was cool. I shared their post and put my list on there. He put his actual picks and his fun picks. So I kind of did the same thing. I put my actual picks, which don't vary. I think I have like alternates, probably kind of more than anything. Not necessarily fun picks, because I just have who I would like it to be, but then who I feel like they're probably going to pick. But I don't know. I could get surprised. So we shall see once the end of the season comes. But first, do you like my graphic? I spent some time. I made that myself. You're welcome. Thank you. Yep, I appreciate you. Yes, there's one person that I mentioned that I didn't put on here, and some of you know that I don't really care for her, but it's really, there's only 2 players in the league that I don't really like care for. I have nothing against them personally, I just don't really care for how they play. And she is not on here, and by the time I realized it, I'll be honest, I just screenshotted it and just finished. I was like, I'm not gonna go through the trouble of finding a picture of her, and probably a bad one, and sticking her someplace she doesn't make sense. So here's the graphic that you get. So taking a look here, you can probably get an idea of who I feel is going to be what. But all right, let's do it. So my coach of the year. So these are, I'm going to do my actual picks and who I think the league is going to choose. Or I shouldn't say the league, whoever the voting people are. I don't even know who all of them are, but I think it's going to be Cheryl Reeve, just because. How do you refute that? There's a lot of reasons why. Her team is kicking everyone's ass. There we go. Let's fix that. Arm started to shake. I was just like, oh, let me fix that. Like, oh, what, get stronger. So anyway, Cheryl Reeve is just everybody's favorite coach. Her team is kicking everyone's ass. You can see that they play well together. She does her job well. I don't really pick out very many Cheryl mistakes. She does make them. I would say her mistakes were larger in the Olympic game than they are coaching the Lynx. I think just because she knows the Lynx and she knew her footing and knew what she had. I think she didn't trust the team that she had on the Olympics. So I've heard her say certain things about her coaching during that, but I think that's all that it was. She knows the Lynx. She rested on the player that she knew, which was Nafisa Collier. So I think it's going to be Cheryl Reeve, especially because I'm still firmly wedged in the fact that the Minnesota Lynx are going to win the entire series. Cheryl Reeve. Defensive Player of the Year. I actually went back and forth on this, and who I ended up choosing is not who I was not. It's not even who it was between, but it's because of who I chose for some other award. I chose Asia Wilson because she's, I think, 3rd on the defensive players list right now, but I don't know how much I trust that list. But she's on the top 5 in the defensive players, and I mean, look at her, she's a beast. And anytime you watch her, I mean, she covers an entire zone. Those are my basketball people that know that. Like, she covers 2 zones. If you watch her, she's kind of just positionless. So Asia Wilson, most improved player, stat wise and just in general, it's Veronica Burton for me and for everyone, stat wise and personally. I absolutely love Veronica Burton. So from her, just the way that she makes hard, good passes, she takes good, smart, soft shots. And sorry, that's a coach's thing. My dad's thing: shoot soft, pass hard. And those are things that she does really well. Her one-handed passes are just efficient and strong. And the only other time I've seen something that Chelsea doesn't even really pass like that. Chelsea has crazy off the wall passes and then just these insane angles and things like that, but I don't think she mimics Veronica Burton. So maybe Veronica mimics Veronica. Love you, V. Rookie of the Year. I can't really, unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, just because, and I'm only saying that just because there's a lot of great rookies. Citron was the other one that I had on the list, but it's going to go to the dog, Paige Buckets. I go back and forth with how I say her name, but Paige Buckets is going to have to be the rookie of the year for me. I love Paige. I always have. I was excited for her to come into the league. So I'm super excited for her to win that award. It's tough. It's kind of like when Morgan Freeman played Nelson Mandela that year. He was just up against a tough competition, and it's just a tough competition to go up against Paige. But Kiki Arifin is having an amazing year, and I think Sonia Citrana also is having an amazing year. It's her there. She's having an amazing year. So, but yes, I'm going to go with Paige. Unfortunately, Paige's team, the criteria for Rookie of the Year is different than MVP because Paige's team is horrid. Where they aren't, they're second to dead. No, they're third to dead last. So, yeah, unfortunately. And of course, MVP. This was not really a tough one for me. You guys have already seen my video. Those of you that did watch that video of Nafisa Collier or Asia Wilson. I went with Nafisa Collier, which is why I went with Asia Wilson for Defensive Player of the Year. So here are my alternates. I really only had two alternates, which were Defensive Player of the Year, and this is actually who I thought was going to be the Defensive Player of the Year, hands down, no matter what, and that is Gabby Williams. Up there at the top. I love Gabby Williams, and I love her defensive play. I love her pull-up shot. I love her versatility on the court in the ways that she plays on both sides, and I love the fact that she worked at it. My dad was kind of the one that brought me up on her. He watched her play. Fun fact, her dad was my first boss, and I had no idea, but I used to be a scorekeeper at it was actually an AAU basketball league up in Reno, Nevada called Jam On It, I believe. And I think it was Mike Williams or Matt Williams. And yeah, he was my boss. So I was like, find the big, tall, skinny black guy to pay me. And that was who I found. So that was my connection to them. I probably met Gabby and probably saw her, but I don't remember. But my dad certainly did. So, but I love Gabby, and I think she's worked hard. I think she's improved her game really well. So I would like to see her get Defensive Player of the Year, honestly. That would be a great, cool award. And that's who I thought would get it, honestly. But she's, I believe, third or fourth on the list. So we'll see. The other alternate I had was Most Improved Player, because regardless if she gets the award or not, she was Most Improved, which was Azure Stevens. I think she did amazing during the Unrivaled season, and I watched her carry that into the W this year, and she's been dominating. So, all right, well, that's my long video. I didn't expect it to be that long, but that's my breakdown. Let me know in the comments what you all think. If you had others, let me know. This was a fun thing. I just thought it was cool. So if you guys want to list out, I don't know if it gives you limits on characters. I'm not really a big TikToker. This is a new thing for me. But if you want to list out, who your fun picks are and who your alternates are, I think that'd be fun. So check it out.